Welcome to my channel. My name is Sailor Jojo. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're coming back, thank you for coming back and watching another video. Today's video, another challenge. Just like the last video, I challenged myself. Not the article, by BuzzFeed. The article is called "From Afghanistan to Zimbabwe, what would Barbie's dream house look like in a different country?" I used Siri to choose a random number for me, and it chose this. It chose Djibouti. For those wondering where Djibouti is, it's in Africa. I believe it's around Somalia, more in the eastern part of Africa. So it was very interesting that I actually got an African country this time last year, and I think this is what inspired me to have a whole curated week of African content for The Sims 4. This is what triggered it, one of the reasons why I did that. So if you haven't checked out my African week content, you can check it out here. And yeah, I had so much fun, and having to do this build but making it pink, I was so happy to do it. Now, interestingly enough, I found this easier to do than the New York apartment, even with the very cool architectural style. I must say, I wasn't faded or scared of it. I was like, oh, bring it on. I was up for the challenge, and I think I did my best. You guys tell me. I think I executed it the way that it looked in the picture, but yeah, I did my best. And I really like how I was able to have creative freedom as well. So even with the back of the build, I was able to do some really cool stuff. I wish I did more with the build. The interior part of the build is CC, and most of the CC that I used were from Barbie Sims, or the Sims Barb, for the Barbie and paint and everything, for the pink colors. And I used a lot of KKB content as well. But the interior part of the build, I used no CC. Now, this build, I thought of having Barbie from Djibouti living with her family, so sort of like a multi-generational house. I was inspired by this build here from Djibouti. I love the architectural style, and with the tall buildings, the different levels, and the windows, the little small windows in different places, the open space as well. Yeah, check out the link below. I have posted that build that inspired this as well. If you want to download this build into your game, in the description link below, there is a Tumblr post with the link to the tray file and a link to the list of CCs that you need to download. It's not a lot, to be honest, but the reason why the CC is not all in the tray file, say it with me, I don't want to break creators' terms of use. I think I say this every single time. It just makes sense. It doesn't feel fair just putting their CC if they do signify that they don't want their CC to be uploaded like that. So hey, I want peace. I always say it, I want peace. So that's how you can download it and plop it in your game, or you can just download it without CC as a structure and just use it as like a shell challenge. If you want to, go for it. And I would like to see your pictures, what you do, and everything like that. I want to know. I'm nosy like that. And whatever design that you come up with, I really want to see. And if you're from Djibouti, hello, listen, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? Did I do this justice? Let me know. Critique me. Let me know. But yeah, and I'm sure a lot of us don't know anything about Djibouti. I think it's probably the first time you've heard about a country called Djibouti. When I got the challenge, it was my first time hearing about it as well. Now with Djibouti, it is, as I said, in Africa. It is close to Somalia and Ethiopia. It's got quite a lot of volcanic formations as well. They said it's home to one of the saltiest bodies of water in the world. Interesting. I think that's pretty cool. So Djibouti is on the Horn of Africa. They also are a French and Arabic speaking country as well. So with the packs that I used a lot of kits, which I was quite shocked about. I used a lot of the Modern Locks kit, the Oasis, the Courtyard Oasis kit. Also used the Desert Locks kit. So I surprisingly used a lot of kits. But with this pool right here, I wanted to make it like a fish tank, but you can't really do that in Sims 4. So I made it sort of like an infinity pool. I also had an idea of having designed like a letter B at the bottom of the pool, but the pool was too narrow to do the letter B and I just gave up. So that's an idea for anyone who wants to try. Go for it. If you can make a letter B at the bottom of that swimming pool, you are a real one. Along with the Barbie Dreamhouse, I had to think about the different features that classifies a Barbie Dreamhouse, such as stained window, a toyetic feature, which I couldn't do here. So I sort of went into a different direction on ways to modify the Barbie Dreamhouse for Djibouti. So I thought about open spaces, obviously a swimming pool to cool off, also indoors, a lot of open spaces, as you can see, a lot of courtyard inspired areas. With the kitchen, I also did that as well. Tried to make it cluttered as much as I could, but making the kitchen quite open for family members to hang out there, because this is a multi-generational dream house. I really like the color scheme as well. I try to keep it as simple as possible, even though it's Barbie. A little bit of blue, a little bit of pink, just a little bit of everything, but not too bright. Now with the courtyard here, that open space with the greenery, I love what I did here in terms of putting the different palm trees and plants there, along with the greenhouse. So with the courtyard, with the plants, I also wanted there to be like an open space above, but unfortunately that opened up to the toilet. So that plan didn't work out. See, I have the island living, I think it's like a roof window. It turned that area into a greenhouse, which I think I'm in love with. That is my favorite part of the build, the courtyard and that greenhouse. Barbie should have an office, so I made the office here for Barbie. In my head, in my gameplay, Barbie is a human rights lawyer or a women's rights lawyer. She wants to be a president, and she's gonna be President Barbie. So what the ideas I was going for. And then the second room was just a spare room. Oh, I remember I used quite a lot of items for rent, especially the toilet. The pit toilet, yeah, it's perfect for this build. Now with this room, I actually wanted to turn it into a prayer room, but sort of didn't want to do that. I wanted to just let you guys know what the plan was for this room. So if you download this build and you are of Muslim faith, that would be a good idea to turn that room into a prayer room. As you can see, we've made a room, a space, still sort of separate from the house, but this space is for Baba and mama. So as I said, multi-generational mama and baba have their own room and space where they can rear chickens, and they also have sheeps and goats as well, which I think is really cool. Actually, mini sheeps and goats, which I think is really cool as well. If you made it to this point of the video, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share if you love to. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the internet somewhere or in the next video. Bye bye.